if I was a free agent and I played for the Lakers, going to the Western Conference Finals.
So you believe if you were a member of the Lakers, they'd go to the Western Conference Finals? As presently constructed, or would somebody have to go?
No, nobody goes. Exact same team. Western Conference Finals.
Patrick Beverley got his wish and he's headed to the Lakers. So, are they really going to the conference finals this year? His impact on a team is undeniable, but with the Lakers, the situation is much more complicated. So, let me break down the good, the bad, and the ugly from this trade. What up everybody, my name is Stefan and this is Heat Check. Let's get into it. At face value, LA is getting a solid member of the starting lineup. He's a typical 3-and-D guy, and while that may catch someone by surprise, Beverley's outside shooting has been very good throughout his career. As you can see, for the past 7 years, he's been knocking it down from outside. Besides the slight dip from last year, every other season he was in the high 30s and even 2 years reaching the 40% mark. That's impressive. Sure, he doesn't let it fly as often as career Dame, but he doesn't have to, of course. Just be ready for the Lebron kickout and swish it. And speaking of LeBron, you know what James and Anthony Davis would appreciate? The fact that even in a bit of a down year, at least for him, Pat Bev still shot 38.5% on catch and shoot threes and a mind-blowing 47% on corner threes. Although again emphasizing that this was on low attempts. Still, for a team that severely lacked in the defense and three-point shooting departments, this is a welcomed upgrade. And on the topic of defense, this is how important that is. Golden State and Boston, the two finalists, had the number 1 and number 2 defenses in the league. Their conference finals opponents, Miami and Dallas, were number 4 and number 7. That's elite. The Lakers, on the other hand, were among the worst in this category. And you know already, with defense, it's the effort, the energy, taking charges, locking people up, getting under their skin, doing the dirty work. All things that Beverley excels at, despite Russell Westbrook disagreeing with it.
Pat Bev trick y'all, man, like he playing defense. He don't guard nobody, man, just running around, doing nothing.
And speaking of Russ, this is how we get to the ugly part of this video in the trade. How can these two now teammates coexist without imploding the entire team? What Westbrook and Beverley have going on between them is far greater than a rivalry or a beef. One guy injured the other, and from that point on, it has been a flat-out mutual despise, displayed on the court as well as through the media. How can it go from this to seeing each other every single day and playing on the same team? I can only imagine that some of the passes from one of them to the other would look like this. So then why would the Lakers do that? Well, remember these rumors? The Lakers get Miles Turner and Buddy Hield, and the rebuilding Pacers take on this final year of Westbrook's contract for the price of 2 picks from LA. Rob Pelinka did not want to give away that last pick, and that's the only reason the trade didn't go through. But could this mean that he finally changed his mind? These two things are certain. Either they finally execute the trade and send Russ to Indy, or Pelinka, the Lakers fans, and all of us are in for a circus show in LA next season. And boy, I hope that the GM of a team is into trades and not into circus shows. What do you think? Will Westbrook be traded, or can these two coexist together? Let me know in the comments. That's it for now. Subscribe and talk to you in the next one. Peace out. Speaking of Westbrook, it's only right that I brick it. Peace.